Nestling in the peaceful rural valley of Sterkfontein, and only a 45-minute drive from Johannesburg, lies the Cradle of Humankind, a World Heritage Site. There are 12 sites of great paleoanthropological importance within the Cradle of Humankind, with many more remaining to be discovered. At this time, only Sterkfontein Caves and the Wonder Cave are open to the public. The Sterkfontein Caves have been described as the anthropological treasure house of the world, and is famous for being the world's richest hominid site. Sterkfontein produced the first specimen of an adult hominid called Australopithecus africanus, as well as the first near-complete skeleton, which has been found to be approximately 3.3 million years old. Discovered by an Italian prospector who was searching for gold and lime in 1896, this labyrinth of interconnected caverns was formed over millions of years by underground waters, slowly dissolving dolomitic rock. Over time, the water table dropped and the underground caverns were exposed to air. The percolation of acidic water through the dolomite also dissolved calcium carbonates out of the rock, which were deposited into the caverns, forming stalactites, stalagmites, and other crystalline structures. Continuous erosion on the Earth's surface and the dissolution of the dolomite eventually resulted in shafts forming between the surface of the Earth and the caverns below. These openings to the caves started appearing some 3.5 million years ago. Bones, stones, and plant materials washed down these shafts into the caves below, and animals and hominids fell into the caves, became trapped, and died. Over eons, the bone and plant remains became fossilized, and along with various stones and pebbles, became cemented in a hard mixture called breccia. Embedded in the rocks of numerous dolomitic caves in the area are fossilized remains of the Australopithecines, one of the oldest groups of hominids. Australopithecus was a bipedal, small-brained hominid that appeared on Earth about 5 million years ago. Over time, it diversified into 2 to 3 different genera and species, some more robust than others. The Sterkfontein Caves produced the most complete skeleton of a 3.3 million-year-old Australopithecine, as well as about 500 specimens of a younger species, Australopithecus africanus, which lived 2.8 to 2.6 million years ago. Fossils of an early species of Homo, and the first evidence of cultural behavior in the stone tools that they made, have also been found in the Cradle of Humankind. Dr. Robert Broom, then of the Transvaal Museum in Pretoria, began excavations of the Sterkfontein Caves in 1936, and made several discoveries of bones and other fossils. In 1947, he found the almost complete skull of an adult Australopithecus africanus, which has since become world famous as Mrs. Pless. Mrs. Pless is estimated to be between 2.8 and 2.6 million years old, and ranks high on the long list of Australopithecine discoveries for which Sterkfontein is famous. The world's longest sustained excavation ever carried out at an ancient hominid site was started here in 1966 and continues today. Over 500 hominid species have been recovered here, making Sterkfontein the world's richest hominid site. Various sites in the Cradle of Humankind provide crucial information about the archaeological sites dating to the early, middle and late Stone Age, as well as to the early and late Iron Age. A remarkable collection of stone tools have been recovered from deposits dating to between 2 and 1.7 million years ago. Models of skulls, skeletons, as well as some of the Stone Age tools may be viewed among the other exhibits in the Education Centre at Sterkfontein Caves. Paleontological significance aside, the caves are awe-inspiring, and a tour into their dark, chill, primeval depths leaves a lasting impression on visitors. Several interesting dripstone formations are to be seen, although, sadly, many of the cave's more spectacular stalactites and stalagmites were removed or damaged by early limestone mining activities. In one part of the cave, visited by tourists, is a portion of an ancient consolidated infill that collapsed about 2 million years ago from an older and higher cave. Above this infill is a long shaft which leads up to massive fossil deposits, which are currently being excavated by scientists. Other deposits being worked in one part of the underground cave system date back to 3 million years. The cave complex consists of 6 cathedral chambers. The largest is the dripstone decorated Hall of Elephants, which is 23 meters high and 91 meters long. Other chambers include the Fairy Chamber, Bridal Arch, Lumbago Alley, and the Graveyard. If it's true that Africa is the cradle of all mankind, and most paleontologists believe this to be so, then Sterkfontein Caves is surely one of the continent's most sacred sites. A short drive of only 10 kilometers from the remarkable Sterkfontein Caves, a state-of-the-art visitors facility has risen from the red Gauteng dust. Named Maropeng, Setswana for the place where we once lived, Maropeng was designed to help tourists, school children and others explore the rich fossil heritage of the area. Maropeng brings to life the history of humankind in an entertaining and educative way. Maropeng's Interpretation Center enables visitors to explore, by means of zones, the history of the Earth and humankind. It lies on the side of a hill, where ancient rocky outcrops mark the setting of a huge tear-shaped burial mound, referred to as the tumulus, a partly disguised grassy mound 20 meters high and 35 meters wide. The first of its kind in the world, the tumulus is designed to look like an ancient burial mound from the front, and when exiting on the other side, a very modern structure from the rear. The architecture aims to symbolize the journey through time, from our ancient origins to the present.